time we are doing safety grip in like a deep dish.
A deep dish.
It's like a deep dish skillet.
Right.
This is how you know I eat a lot, don't cook a lot. Michelle Carolla is here. It's a deep skillet exclusively here. Now the magic of safety grip is in the handle.
Always.
Righties,
amazing.
lefties,
yes,
it's made for both. It's also meant to distribute the weight differently. So when you have items inside of the pan, you're not struggling with all of the weight on your wrist, right?
Exactly.
Brand new colors. This will be $35 once this is no longer the launch and it's not Customer Appreciation Month. $29.95 to get this home. Dishwasher safe, oven safe up to $350. Ceramic non-stick, we're gonna talk about all of that. $29.95, the one you're looking at right now with the pork chops in it, that's that beautiful purple basil. We're gonna show how these are all kind of like this beautiful ombre effect. Up top is gonna be my red. This is the one that we're calling the Midnight. Already limited? Oh, this is the launch and it's already limited.
Oh, wow.
I think people went online and probably,
absolutely.
that's in there. Do you see that ombre effect? That's the best one you can see. Below that is the one that we're calling the turquoise. Then we have it available. This is called black, but it's like a gray.
It is like a charcoal, which is brand new.
Sunflower is the beautiful yellow. You cannot go wrong. They all come with a glass lid. Oh, did we miss one?
Yes, this color.
Oh, we started with that one.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Well, you know what I love is that your nails are matching.
Oh.
Which yellow is so on trend, right? It's
totally
such a fun spring, summer, addition to your house to add those little pops of color. And when Safety Grip comes out with something new, as you see already, people just flock to it because of the legion of Safety Grip fans that we have. But when you can have these new colors, which I do love, I think it's more like a charcoal, but the black. But it's that ombre color, which we've never done ombre before.
Never did ombre. Have we ever done a skillet before?
We've done a similar skillet, but not a complete squared out, basically. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I love about this pan. First off, let's talk about the handle, right? These are, okay, look how humongous these pork chops are. Can you guys look at that? That's a good shot. You can see just how thick and deep that is. And there's still so much room in this pan. But as you can imagine, that's really heavy. So when you take that weight of the food in the pan, and especially a large pan like this, and you add that grip to it, that safety grip, this is the game changer. So I want to show you the two different ways. If this was just a regular handle, and I was to hold it like a regular handle, first off, I mean, that's really heavy. It's actually really heavy. All right, now when I stabilize it by adding the thumbprint and then the grip underneath with that silicone non-slip, watch this.
Yep.
I mean, this is crazy, right?
Yep.
I was just telling Chef Carlos, with the traveling and the suitcase, I've sort of got a little bit of thing going on with my arm now. And this is just the way to look at that. It's so easy.
Again, the magic in it is just distributing the weight differently. When you have the thumb stabilized, it's no longer your poor little wrist trying to do all that weightlifting, right?
Right, you're taking it from the wrist to the arm to the shoulder, all the way up. You're utilizing that entire arm piece, basically.
Oh, and I realized there's another handle on the other side.
And that's what I was going to say. It's the helper handle. So if you do have dexterity issues, or you do have just, you're cooking like a lot of food, right? Then that is that helper handle. I'm going to show you that in a second, but I wanted to show you the capacity of this pan. Like we were saying a second ago, a lot of pans will curve in, right? So you end up having your food fall into the middle, and then a lot of that pan circumference is just wasted. That is not the situation here. You hear that sizzle just sort of stop. We're making a marsala, right? We're just adding a little bit of a wine, a little bit of a cream, and mushroom, and then because for an insane value, you are getting this cook and look lid, right? It has the steam vent. It has also, which you very rarely see, a silicone handle, which keeps it cool and keeps it from slipping, and that is coming with it. And that really changes everything that you can cook, right? You're searing, you're frying, you're baking, you're braising, you're doing all types of things, but now you're steaming and you're, reducing, you're making your sauces, and you're, making things just melty, just whatever you want to do with it, right? That's the best thing about a lid. So I love that. We're going to let that cook down a little bit. Now, I want to show you also with that helper handle, okay? And this is a little hot, so I'm going to grab a towel. But it has, if you guys can see that, look, it actually has the thumbprints on the helper handle, which is fantastic. I can do it. This is a seafood boil. Look at this. I am holding this like it's absolutely nothing. Why do you want to buy SafeTGrip? It is the aluminum quick to heat. It is the entire circumference of the pan to use. It's the deep well of the pan. It's the lids that we provide. But look at the capacity of this, right? That is insane. How much food, I'm going to show you how much food you can actually get in this. But by having that helper handle, all the weight's gone.
Yes.
It's just gone. I mean, I'm carrying it like it's absolutely nothing. So watch this. I want to show you. I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess, which isn't a guarantee. When you have this much food, oh, I had a little splash, but look at this. Tina, look how much food is coming out.
Keep going.
This, I mean, are you kidding me? Look at that. And then here's the thing that I love so much, we cannot forget. With SafeTGrip, not only are you getting, you know, our namesake, the grip, but it's the wipeout. Look at this. You guys saw me pour that out. That's been cooking for, oh my gosh, I don't know, a little bit of time, right, since we started, before we started. I just wiped that off. Look, it's clean, it's ready. It's amazing.
Is it about 3 inches in the depth, the walls? Is it about 3 inches?
Yes.
Mine says like 2.9 or something like that.
Yeah, right, exactly, right at that point.
Yeah.
Which if you think about that, think about how much food you can put into that,
yes.
right? So I'm gonna show you also, this is a chili, right?
Okay.
We just did a tofu, we braised a tofu, sort of sauteed it.
Okay.
You can put any kind of meat, you can put, everybody has their chili recipe, right? But you know I'm a vegan chef, so I like to do a little bit of that. And when you make this much chili in one little pan, you're not having to bring out that stock pot. You're not having to clean and soak that later, right? That's like a whole thing when you're making chili. And look at how much, I can't even pour it out because it'll go crazy. But look how much food. This is an absolute game changer on a Sunday afternoon when you're, you know, maybe watching the game or you've got people coming over. We want to taste that. It's really good.
Listen,
super warm and yummy.
I'm Asian. I eat a lot of tofu, but I've never had it in a chili before.
Yeah, it's just another way to lighten up and to bring in that protein in a different way.
Warm.
It's really warm.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
burn your face
off. Well, let me, before I take a bite.
Yes, you let that cool off a second.
Really quick. This is brand new. This is the only reason this isn't a customer pick. This doesn't already have like a bunch of rave reviews. It's brand new from SafeTGrip. It's
it's literally the launch right now.
This is it. So this is the first time anybody has seen it. What I would do, if you already love SafeTGrip, we're literally preaching to the choir. You're like, let me get another pan. I love them. They're incredible.
Add it to the collection.
Right. If you are new, I would go to hsn.com and just put in the search bar SafeTGrip and just read the bajillion of reviews that are on all the other pans.
There are.
Bajillion.
That's the official number. Yeah.
Last time I counted. But if you go read it, and that was on like smaller pans, different, you know, different configurations, but just go read those reviews because that same quality, that same handle, that same ceramic nonstick, that's all the same. Now this is in a real deep, 3-inch deep skillet with a helper handle on one side that still has that thumb, like, you know, part that we know from SafeTGrip, but now you're able to get more of a capacity because you can take it in the oven, Michelle.
Yes, so
that's why you were what is that?
This is like just a pasta cheese,
bake.
right? Pasta bake. And I'm going to show you how much is in this pan. First off, it is very heavy, but because of that helper handle, of course it's hot, it's coming out of the oven, so I've got a towel on it. But the silicone, the grip, it's just really making that effortless and weightless. And I'm going to just let this fall out of the pan. Watch this, guys. You saw me take it out of the oven. I'm trying not to burn myself too much. But look how much food came out of that. Is that crazy? That's so much food.
That's the one that's in the lead. Everybody's getting the midnight.
Well, blue and red are big colors for us, right? And always the black too. But this is just absolutely beautiful with that ombre.
The ombre is the most noticeable on the midnight, I think.
Yes.
So do you see how it's got that little bit of an ombre effect? That's the most popular color right now.
Which is very,
we do
very
have
new.
Turquoise. The one on the bottom is called black, but I'm gonna call it gray. It's like a real like charcoaly gray, but it's called black.
Yeah.
Red is also available. Sunflower, if you want something that matches my nails. And then the one in the bottom, that's the one that we originally started out with where we made the marsala. That is the purple basil. Dishwasher safe. Oven safe up to 350. The grip on both sides has that safety grip where, again, I have 2 left-handed people in my family.
I'm left-handed.
You are too?
Yeah, yeah.
My hubby and my 5-year-old, both lefties.
Oh, okay.
So I understand the struggle.
It is a struggle. It really is. People might not think that it is,
really
but if you've lived a left-handed life, then you know it is.
That left-handed life, hashtag.
And this is, right, exactly. This is definitely an ambidextrous pan, your right hand, your left hand. But again, watch how look at this food. Look at how much food we have here. It's really quite fascinating when you
Those are thick chops.
I mean, these are absolutely ginormous. enormous, right? So this is serving, I mean, really one person, but you could definitely get 2 or at least 2 meals out of that for one person. And this is right out of the pan. And a lot of times I think leaving it in the pan and taking it straight to the table is a beautiful way to present it. And when you have these fun colors like this, you're able to do that, and you're making your sauces, and you're just really getting everything onto the table super quick, super fast. And then again, with that quick to clean, that is the game changer as well, right? You're in and out of the kitchen. We're getting ready to get outside again, right? We want to do some things outside, and staying in a hot kitchen isn't normally the thing, right? But now you're able to do that. And again, we cannot forget about the baking. I got to show you this, Tina. It is the morning, right? Look at this. These are cinnamon rolls that we baked. Again, I love the helper handle. It is the best thing ever. But look at this. Look at how many cinnamon rolls we have in here.
It's just like floating.
It's floating. It's absolutely, okay. Now, all right, this is gonna be the thing, guys. We're gonna see if we can make this happen. It's gonna slide out because the pan is so hot coming out of that oven. Again, it's 350 for the lid and the pan either way. And that really allows you to cook a lot more things. But when you are doing this, it's gonna go this way. When you are making this on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, or you've got people coming over for Easter.
Look at that, even, is that caramel?
Look, I know, it is.
It didn't even burn on the bottom.
Look, oh my goodness. There you go.
One bit of that caramel stuck to the bottom, got seared into the bottom.
Look at this.
Wiping it straight out.
Right, just like that, and it's completely clean. Right out of the oven with caramel.
Whose recipe is this tofu chili?
Actually, that is Chef Carlos. He has really embraced my vegan world, and I thank you for that, and he made that. Isn't it good? Yes, he did a fantastic job.
Yum, yum. Love it. Pick your color, all ombre, brand new launch, SafeTGrip, $29.95 is an expiring price point on this, so make sure that you secure it.
Thank you.
Thank you
See you next
time. Come with me. Let me do a couple things. Oh, by the way, Jen is the producer today. She's running the bus. This is a little early for her, but she's super happy to be here. Donna